I am one of the chosen. This is the chosen race. Look at this earth and look at what's been created upon it, and look what, this is the chosen race. It is me, my blood, my people.
All right, to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
All the thousands upon thousands of militia members all across this country, I mean, that says a lot.
Right? It's not we, the people, anymore. It's them, the tyrannical, authoritarian bastards.
Want to hold your camera?
We, the little poor peasants that have had our mouths taped up and shut.
One in the chamber, you know, it's always in there, you know. The ammunition's always in there.
We, the ones that want to speak, are we the ones that lie dead in graves in prison?
Nobody's going to take my babies away. Nobody. And if they ever try to do that, there is going to be death. Promise to you.
I'm Amanda Pike. This is Craig Santy and Lara Hughey. We went to Verkin, Utah for 6 weeks to document the birth of a militia.
We're ready for war.
We went armed with these small cameras. We wanted to find out more about the men and women behind the headlines who start these movements.
Most all of us are already fugitives of one type or another.
The whole story was shaky from the start. When we first went to meet the militia members, we didn't know if they'd even show up.
Oh, my baby. Mini 14, the scope, 40-round clip.
We were surprised to find out how normal they were, except for the fact that they were the most paranoid people I've ever seen.
Top secret. We could tell you, but then we must kill you.
When we arrived in Verkin, the militia was just starting up.
Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world.
They had a vision. They definitely had an ideology they weren't afraid to share with anyone. The one thing they were lacking were supplies.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm ordering militia uniforms today. They're going to be here in 3 days. I was wondering if you and Jake wanted to place an order.
David Dalby is the organizing force behind the Rocky Mountain Militia, which is very much in the formative stages.
Those were the official Rocky Mountain Militia hats.
Dave is trying to start an offshoot from the Army of Israel, which is mostly a skinhead organization.
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Your uniform is everything. It's what people see of you when you first see it. The girl uniforms are going to be the black, khaki pants. It's going to be like opposite of ours. And I strongly recommend that the women don't even wear hats unless we're doing outdoor stuff. Let's let the girls look like girls. The girls do not go on the front line. As much as Clinton's army would like to beg to differ.
Dave is the only one who really makes things happen.
Yes, this is Dave from Family Distributors. I need to place an order, please. We got a thing from you guys saying that you had a closeout on the filters for the gas masks. Do you still have those available? Because you can still get the gas masks everywhere. It's just those filters are going to be hard to get. Same with guns and ammo. Guns are going to line the streets before it's all said and done, and ammunition will be worth more than gold. Hello? Well, go figure. Now they're going to gas me and there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't know about these New York microphones, man.
I thought our biggest hurdle was going to be getting to know their views, getting them to open up and talk about what they believed in.
We never even sent out Christmas cards this year. Have a white Christmas and a Jew-free New Year. Wishing you all the blessings of this beautiful holiday season. That was from the Grand Wizard.
What ended up being the real biggest hurdle was seeing their family.
That's my little man. It sure is. Boy, kids are so wonderful.
Look at that smile. My goodness. You are the cheeriest little boo boy I have ever met. Yes, you are. How did you get to be so precious?
Amy, his wife, is just this really sweet, nice girl, and they have a new little baby who's just, you know, babies are cute.
I'm going to keep an eye on you, don't I? Yeah, you might just grow up on me if I don't watch out. Man.
And then you start to notice that there are little things that might be different from the average living room.
Right now as we speak, there's somebody, innocent person,
sitting in their home, talking to somebody they think is their friend that's really wearing a wiretap. Those are Bible study tapes, sweetheart. Those are bullets.
What?
Non-corrosive.
The militia's taking us along to their local gun club. And when they go, everyone comes along.
Is it hard to shoot with those nails?
It's hard to load. It's hard to load. I can't get the bullets. I can't get the right angle on, you know. It's like, but I can shoot real easy.
And we're learning that target practice isn't just for fun.
And they look at guns like this and they say, well, you don't need that for hunting. It's like, well, damn right I don't need it for hunting. I need it for defending. This one is a real old one, collector's item. It's got my daughter on the cover. She's the poster girl for the movement.
He's very avid about what he considers his life's work, which is, you know, recruiting people and getting the group going and getting the uniforms.
You be careful.
Let's go shoot some guns.
Dave took me along on one of his recruiting ventures.
Been on a suspended license since I was 18.
You're not worried about getting pulled over with a suspended license?
Hell, I drive with one eye on the rearview mirror. Yeah, I'm worried about it. Valley Gun Club. This is our stomping grounds.
For what?
The Rocky Mountain Militia Gun Club. And there's some of my buddies. A right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That leaves very little room for misunderstanding or misinterpretation.
Well, that's what I thought.
He definitely found some people who looked like the militia wasn't a hard sell.
That's why you have the gun, so if they ever come to take it from you, that you can give it to them.
That's why I got two. Now I got the old lady covering my back.
Heck
with the other
yeah,
one.
my old lady's got one too.
Is it hard to shoot with those nails?
It's hard to load. It's hard to load. I can't get the bullets. I can't get the right angle on, you know. It's like, but I can shoot real easy.
And they look at guns like this and they say, well, you don't need that for hunting. It's like, well, damn right I don't need it for hunting. I need it for defending.
So I was thinking exactly.
I wanted to find out what the local law enforcement thought about all these guys, so I went to see the sheriff.
Are you Sheriff Humphreys?
Yeah, I'll be right with you.
Oh, sure.
What good's this story going to do?
The sheriff is worried about us doing this story because no matter how negative the story is, it inevitably attracts followers.
I think people will see this and say, from what I read, I thought Washington County was a great place to live. But I don't know if I want to go there because I've heard that they have the Army of Israel there, or the skinheads, or whatever you want to call them.
Guns are everywhere. Everybody has guns.
If you know that every household has a gun in it, you're going to be a little bit cautious about going in there to perpetrate a crime.
The sheriff wanted to take us on a tour of the town, but then we made an unscheduled stop.
Did you ever fire a gun?
What was that?
Did you ever fire a gun?
No.
You want to?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try it?
Sure. Here, I'll give you the camera. This is kind of scary.
Just a minute.
Oops.
Oops.
Let me take.
It's recording right now.
All right.
Don't touch the trigger. You're ready to.
You got it. Okay, so one underneath.
Yeah, look right down the sights and aim at that.
Oh wow, this is weird.
Just pull the trigger.
Jeez.
Just scary?
That was kind of more of a kick than I was expecting.
Yeah, do it again.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah. Now just go boom, 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 boom. It's like you're
boom, boom, boom.
like you're on TV, or like you're
Is that what
Clint
you
Eastwood.
Would you ever do that though?
Yeah.
I don't think I hit anything. I hope there's no one over there.
No. Don't point it at me.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh God, I'm sorry about that. There you go. Oh, that was bad.
Okay.
Then it would have been literally, I shot the sheriff.
But you didn't shoot the deputy, so you're all right.
We're about to meet up with Johnny Bangerter.
When we take over, we're going to level the IRS building.
We have no idea what to expect from the leader of the Rocky Mountain Militia.
We're gonna hold our guns and we'll shoot back.
And Dave's starting to warm up to us. Now he's even showing off plans for his survivalist bunker.
The coolest thing about this whole project is being free.
I want to ask you a question. You have 3 kids that you were raising in the movement also, is that correct?
Yeah, one 1.5-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old.
Anyone that doesn't like Johnny is somebody that hasn't met Johnny. That's the truth.
When we take over, we're going to level the IRS building.
You can't bring up the name Johnny Bangerter without people knowing who he is.
But Johnny feels he's now a marked man and thinks the federal government, controlled by the United Nations, will do anything to stop the revolution he feels is prophesied in the Bible.
They consider our views and our very beliefs dangerous.
I just got to get this tailpipe fixed real quick here.
I didn't know Johnny very well when I went over to his house.
It'll kick over in a sec.
We're not we the people anymore. I think we've all come to that common understanding. It's not we the people anymore. It's them, the tyrannical, authoritarian bastards, and we the little poor peasants that have had our mouth taped up and shut, and we the ones that want to speak, are we the ones that lie dead in graves in prison. We've had feds outside before, and we've had standoff situations. All of my kids, they'll tell me, no, we're shooting it out. We're staying, Dad. We're going to hold our guns, and we'll shoot back. And if you and Mom get killed, we're going to still shoot it out.
Johnny, I expected to be really militant. I expected him to be very, very dangerous and very, very harsh. You know, not a person that you could easily talk to.
Yeah, hopefully this will tighten it up. Potholes around here are murder. I know.
So I don't think anything's changed. I think the federal government is really pushing for another standoff. They're pushing for another shootout. They're pushing for this again. They want it. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Like I said, it just got worse. That's the only thing that's changed.
Damn piece of crap.
This next song is one of my personal favorites. It's about the confrontations between the communists and the skinheads at the punk rock shows and gatherings. The sharps and commies. All the people that have attacked us over the years. Can't stop us.
What are sharps?
Bald communists. The song's called Street Fight. Skinheads like sticking to the red scum, feeling pretty good. We're proud of being white men, going for commie blood. We're gonna stop here because we're in the neighborhood and it's one of my favorite places in the world. Is it? We'll see.
So you guys are gonna make yourself a movie, huh?
No, that's not a camcorder. That's a state-of-the-art digital city slicking newfangled camera right there.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a cable network. It's going national.
It's nifty.
That's interesting. What kind of scope's that?
It's standard military.
Oh, wow.
It's 308. You've seen that before.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Gotta come up, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday,
Oh, that's cool.
10 o'clock. Do some blinking. check
Wow.
it out, to show up. Next Saturday.
I'd have joined the military if I'd have known I was going to get one of these.
We've got about 30 people.
Have to put it on the wish list.
20 people.
One of the biggest things that's going on in David's life is he's moving. He's not just moving down the street or to another town, however. As Dave explains it, he's moving out of the system entirely.
The coolest thing about this whole project is being free. I am making my own house and I have no idea how to do it. I mean, I know how to, I've got the how-to manuals and the video, but I don't know the first thing about architecture, and this is my first rough draft. Also contemplated putting a garage on here.
Dave wants to move completely outside of normal everyday society, where his only interaction with people is through his own choice.
Decided I was going to put an entrance on one side rather than the middle, so when you enter you don't have to walk right through the line of vision. I'm sure once I get finished there'll be a million things I'd do differently on the next one, but you know, that's the fun of it. That's the whole fun of it. Anyways, I just kick out of that kind of stuff.
David is the one behind the scenes who really struggles every day to make things happen.
I don't claim to have all the answers, but I do my research, and I'm a little less ignorant than the average American.
Johnny and Dave discover they've been featured as one of the most prominent hate groups in the state.
How do you feel when you're listed prominently as one of the #1 extremist groups or in a state?
Well, that's how you know you're on the right track.
But as they become more famous, they seem more and more suspicious of everyone around them, especially us.
What's going on?
It looks like I'm going to be tied up today, though.
What do you got going?
I'm going to pretty much need some privacy today.
Amy and the kids go to the park.
Yeah, it's not too cold out here today, huh? It feels pretty good. Go play.
You know, it can be a perfectly normal day, perfectly normal action, and suddenly something's going to set him off.
I'm gonna go. I just hold it, Amy.
I can't go to the park in Hurricane without hearing nigger music. Let's turn that crap down. I find that rather offensive.
It's things like that that make you wonder, you know, oh, you always have to be watching this guy because you never know what's going to set him off.
You ready to go real high? You ready? Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. You want to stay? We'll come back and get you like next week, or? Okay. Goodbye. She got over that in a hurry, didn't she?
This is the new ADL report on what?
Extremist groups. It's called Update on Armed and Dangerous. Yeah, Armed and Dangerous.
So we're on the Armed and Dangerous list?
Yeah.
Johnny Bangerter, leader of a St. George-based neo-Nazi skinhead group called the Army of Israel, claims his organization has ties to militias in Montana, Texas, and Utah.
How do you feel when you're listed in prominently as one of the #1 extremist groups or in a state?
Well, that's how you know you're on the right track. Yeah. When they're listing you and they got a personal grudge against you, that's when you know you are on the right track.
What do you think they'd say if they knew that you got such glee out of being listed in here?
They just gotta know. They leave us out of their next newsletter. We'll come.
Yeah, they better keep us listed right there.
I mean,
On the Armed and Dangerous list, or we're gonna show them.
We'll keep them. We'll let them live a little longer. If they only knew how much I hated them damn bastards.
The biggest challenge over the next couple weeks is going to be gaining the trust of our characters.
Hello?
Hi, is David back?
That's me. Is this Greg?
Hey,
I just walked in the door and I was about ready to call you.
How you doing?
All right.
What's going on?
It looks like I'm going to be tied up today, though.
What do you got going?
You know, checking on the property and stuff, so.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pretty much need some privacy today.
Yeah. How about if I just, like, without a camera, just come along?
Well, see, you can always go there later with the camera, you know, unbeknownst to us. It's not a camera you can take right now. But,
okay.
Give me a call tomorrow. I got a split.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I'll take you later.
It's just very frustrating. They don't trust us. They don't trust anybody. They really believe that everybody is a potential FBI agent who's wearing a wire and is trying to set them up.
I'm going to see Dave. We have some issues to work out. He's concerned that we're going to head up to the property that he's moving to without his knowledge and film surreptitiously and, there and let the feds and everyone else know where it is. And I have to explain to him, first of all, that we wouldn't do that, and second of all, that there would be no logical reason to do that. I'm hoping to alleviate some of the distrust that seems to have grown between Dave and us. Bye. I'll let you know how it goes.
Next time on Eyewitness, Johnny's sister tells us about the joys of motherhood. Make that white supremacist motherhood.
See their little special Aryanness, and to me that's very important. Their little blue eyes and their little blonde hair.
The boys panic when a mysterious helicopter hovers overhead.
Did you see the helicopter or what?
Yeah. What was that?
I think it was either the FBI or somebody there.
And could a minor traffic violation lead to a face-off between the sheriff and Johnny? The sheriff hopes not.
If he doesn't appear, then we will arrest him. But we are smarter than try to arrest him at his house. We'll arrest him somewhere between his home.
But Johnny may have other ideas.
I'll just be a little more courteous and say, my weapon's chambered, loaded, and the hammer's back.